Good evening, Cordero.
Good evening, Mr. Fortune.
How you doing, sir?
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. This feels like it's gonna be a good night. Let's get the business out the way first.
Yeah.
You know, as usual, everybody, you know, you can look up Linktree/Negro Jump and find all the links. Mm-hmm. With your boys up here, Durand, Cordero, and one Nathaniel too.
Nathaniel G.
Yes.
Nate G.
Mr. Gun, I can't put his government out there.
You're right.
That's the white guy?
It's the white black man.
Cape Verdean.
We put him through enough. I was like, all right. I remember going to school with a Nate. Yeah. Just a fly light skinned kid. I was like, this nigga always fresh every day.
Yeah.
Always got a different tracksuit on.
Wow.
But yeah, like he had the straight hair. He thought he was Puerto Rican. He's like, nah, I'm black. I'm like, all right, I'm in third grade. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
But Linktree, follow those things. Twitch,
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok,
Patreon, monthly bonus episodes.
Still working on the OnlyFans, but my feet ain't ready yet. I'm sorry.
It's separate. Our OnlyFans are different.
Yeah.
We figured for legal reasons it would be better that way.
There you go.
Don't put everything under the brand.
Everything.
Nah, you
Not
don't.
under the brand.
Nah, you don't have to.
We can't write that off.
Nah, I don't want to. That's disgusting. Oh, God. But anyway, this is going to be a very special episode. This is all episodes. We'll see how long this goes because this is.
This might have to two-part it.
It's going to be. This shit going to be spicy. So like, it's two. Everybody got sleeves on.
Yeah. I heard it. You're full in the car. I'm ready to see what we got.
Oh man! But today on Negro Jump, joining us, we have the one and only Made Durand and Chatty Patty from Black Ramen, returning guest. Oh man, I didn't think he was gonna be able to pull this off.
Yeah.
To keep it funky with you.
Yeah.
Your check didn't clear yet.
That's
so.
it.
Wow. I'm just saying.
Well, the work ain't done. The work ain't done. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? You feeling all right?
Great. Good. Great.
Good. It's been a while since I've seen y'all in person.
Yeah. Yeah. We went through a whole end of the world and back.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
How was it for y'all?
Not too long ago, I think a couple of days ago, I listened to the show we had. What was that? 2 years ago?
Like on yours or
no?
The one when she pulled up to the crib.
Oh, that was 2021 or 2020. That was 2020. Oh yeah, because you was still at the old crib. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you. That was crazy. Some of the stuff we was saying, I was like, oh, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. That was a crazy episode, yo. When people say that I followed you. Yeah, because you was doing that Negro Jump episode. I heard you from there. I was like, no. I had no, man. Y'all let me go.
Yeah.
Y'all kept going. Y'all was wrong for that.
Come on.
Y'all set me up for failure.
No,
it was called Negro Jump for a reason.
Yeah.
It was a reason.
Talk about all types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Bloods and the Crips was coming in for me afterwards. Like
talking hard as hell.
Actually, both of you now, both of you have been on previous episodes. Both of you have been in the trenches with us.
I said shit. I haven't said anything incriminating. Hold on. What do you got on me?
Twitch streams. All of that stuff.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Nah, nothing crazy.
Okay, crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know what Patty talking about. I had a ball. That shit was hilarious. Yeah.
But that episode was like an hour and change. I was like, God damn.
I had people hit me up about it. It was like, yo, that was like, I'm so glad you did that.
Talking like that.
But they loved it though. They was like, yo, that gave me a break from everything.
I'm not getting no sponsors. I'm not getting that, yo. It's like, what?
Then you got canceled already?
From the jump.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I'll be all right.
You're not trying to be entertaining.
Right.
You're just trying to build a
Yeah,
brand.
y'all gonna blame it on me.
No,
right?
we not.
Like, oh, she said it wasn't us. We didn't know.
Why would we?
have a script.
It's wow.
We take the fall. We do the bid. That's fine. You okay?
All right.
Let you live.
We know how to self-edit stuff. Trust me, you ain't saying nothing wilder than my cousin. I'll tell you that right now.
Terrence, to this day, yeah, it's probably the rawest episode.
One line, just one line right at the end of the episode too. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's the way we want to end it. Right. Yeah. Ibrahim's a hard third.
He did a sermon. He did a sermon.
He did. I was like, "Yup, that's it. Yeah. No further, no less."
Wow.
No,
we ended on women with no knees. I'm like, that's the end of the episode.
Women with no knees.
Women with no knees.
Yeah, women with no knees.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna ask.
That's it. That's exactly what you think.
Exactly.
Exactly what you think.
Wow. Then you know what? I don't feel that bad. That was light work. Women know these. Come on, that's light work.
Oh man.
No, yeah, it's been a long time coming. Both of your episodes have always given us big pops on the brand. Mainly just because it's like black female presence in anime, in nerd culture. One of the first clips we put up on YouTube was with yours talking about how it was hard finding that community, and in the comments, everybody's like, "Yo, I feel heard, I feel spoken to, like where this lady at, all this stuff." So
that's so sweet.
It's been interesting to see.
You don't say that. You say you're welcome.
Yeah. I forgot. Where's my Leo energy? You're damn right.
Talking about, please.
Man, don't let her be an influence on you.
Listen, I'm very influential. If you say jump, I will jump.
Wow.
Patty
Like where? Okay.
Oh, she about to get converted. Yeah, this is wrong. We shouldn't have put them in the two together.
I told you it's gonna be
I will
different.
follow her to the end of time. I'm in love already.
I told you this was it was a combination of them two or somebody with 9.
Yeah. How y'all been? For real, how y'all been? Go down the line. How y'all for real?
Okay. Me, I've actually been really, really good. I've taken one of those spiritual journeys.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. When you
did?
actually do your inner workings.
I was gonna
and
say
like,
you did mushrooms. Like
oh yeah, no, but yeah, that's how you do it, right? I died. And I came back a whole new person. It's a real thing. I know. Yeah. I OD'd on weed, and I was just like, holy shit, I am Jesus Christ.
Damn.
And then, yeah.
You smoked yourself out?
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
Yeah, I did. And I almost passed out. Well, I did pass out in an Uber, and then I was like, damn, 2 things could happen. One, the R, or or I could die. And I didn't want, and you know how women are, we feel like guilty. And I didn't want to, the only thing that saved me is that I didn't want to die in his car. Because I felt like it's going to be inconvenience for him.
How considerate.
Right?
Wow.
Right.
See, kindness saved my life.
I was thinking what kind of car though. Like, you don't want to be the girl on the news. Well, they don't report black women anyway.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, you go to the funeral, like, how she died? It was a Nissan. They found her a Nissan sedan. You know what I mean?
If you go in a car, you need to go in a Phantom. I get you.
I mean, I'm
a
gonna
Tesla?
A Tesla, yeah.
Body me in a Tesla. Body me in a Tesla.
That sounds like a Fabio Foreign song right there. Song of the summer. Featuring Roddy Rebel and Bobby.
Yeah.
Damn. How you been, Patty? You've been your face on every platform I see.
Allegedly.
Every chance you get.
Panels, left and right.
I know, allegedly.
Public speaking.
Look at her. I was like, look at Patricia out here. Look at her.
When I tell you I'm just off the dome, people really think, oh, she really got her life. No, I don't. I just go with the last expo I went to was Fan Expo, right? That's the last convention we went to. It was in Philly. When I tell you I didn't know what the hell I was doing, it's like, yeah, you're going to go on stage. And then I went on stage. I was like, yo, we really on stage, bro.
Wow.
Yo, there's really people watching. Bro, I am going to just go off. That's it.
The cons literally just give you the room. It's like,
Yeah,
all right, you got a sound guy.
And that was it.
Here's your 45
All
minutes.
he gave me was this.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Yo, the way the bubble guts was like, shh, I was like, damn, I can't run to the bathroom. It was
different.
Yo, finally, I just was like, you know what? You need to support black women. Drop the mic left.
That's the only message that needs to be said. That's the only message.
Support
Perfect.
black artists.
That's it.
That was perfect.
That's it. But most importantly, support me. My Patreon is this. Like they ate it. They ate it. Yeah. Apparently, I didn't get booed, so I was like, all right. But
nah, the cons are great. I got to perform last year, like at a con, like doing panels and like doing comedy. I'm like, yo, these are just great crowds because they just want to. Like, nah, what do y'all do? Because I've been just going in rooms all day. Like, that's all they've been doing. Room to room.
Nah, but y'all make it look easy because y'all was comedian. Y'all did stand up first.
That helped.
That helps a lot. What you mean that helps?
But I'm telling you, the crowd, that helps a part of the performance too.
Yeah, that's true.
The cons, those
true.
crowd, there's so much
They're
fun.
willing to, especially if it's like, well, we already talk about all this like nerdy shit anyway, and it's like even in comedy, it's like some of that shit don't fly, but these people there at the cons,
Oh my God.
they just want a good time. Like they not.
Oh, that's because we're drunk anyway. So,
this is true.
you know,
This
we're
is
drunk,
true.
we're high,
Y'all be
like-
putting like liquor in juice boxes and shit. Y'all be
Oh,
there. I know.
my
Let me
God.
tell you
Figure out the
something.
con
Sailor
secrets.
Moon cosplay look a lot prettier when you on your shit. You like, ooh, she doing transformations right now.
Right.
Like, ooh, nostalgia.
Oh, I'm crying. Damn. May, have you been to any cons yet?
Of course, I've performed at FloridaCon as the Revenge of the Nerds.
Wow.
And yeah, I love it only because it's kind of like a hive mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever you say, it connects with everyone. Everyone's on that same wavelength, and it's just like. The only thing is the smell. But other than that, like...
Con smell is a real...
No. There's no excuse for that no more. We've already made fun of that. We've already said, listen, when you go to the cons, bathe before you go.
I think
they be
they
listening?
are.
You think
no,
they be
no, no.
listening?
I think there are. The only thing is they're in the same uniform with the paint and hugging on the...
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think
no, that's
it's
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. One of my homeboys, Kevin, he was in the... Shout out to Kevin. Kevin told me this story. I will never forget it. He was on the line to go to the bathroom, and there was this dude in front of him. He had the Spider-Man, the zipper, the Spider-Man outfit. So homie was like, yo, please, can you unzip? He was like, all right, I got you, son. The way he unzipped and you heard poof. It just went poof. He was like,
Damn, he was hot pocketed.
the way, yo, he literally told me his head, he showed me his head like, it just went, like, he said the smoke just went, I said, what happened? He was like, it was the atom bomb in his suit. Like, this nigga really, I'm surprised the smoke alarm didn't go off.
Oh, my
Yo,
God.
he said he left the line just so the dude won't ask him to zip him back up. I was like, so when you went to the bathroom? He's, I held it, bitch. I'm not going. I'm like, bro.
The smell is so foul.
Wow.
It is so, nasty.
For your smell to be like that and your spidey senses are not tingling, that's a problem. That's a problem.
I'll never forget Anime NYC 2019. I think it was like by like the ramen or something. The smell was right there. Like it was right. I'm like, that's just stay away from that area. That corner.
Never leave this basement.
They catching on a little bit though. They catching on a little bit. I went to Castle Point convention over there in Jersey. It's right there in Secaucus. And one of the booths, it was like, all right, it's a lady who set up with like extra like cosplay stuff or like extra like strings and things like for people who were like dressing up. And then right on the side there was like deodorant, wipes, things you need. And it's like I think they know now. It's like you gotta have a mini CVS in these buildings.
And
now.
nobody bought him.
Of course not.
Nobody bought the deodorant.
Oh, because they thought they was good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay.
I'm telling you, nobody bought the
I'm
deodorant.
telling you,
Nah,
you're
man.
not.
You're really not.
You're really not.
My man. We in public right now. And I'm telling you, yo, you smell foul. Like you stink right now.
I feel offended.
Yeah, you stink.
Because I gotta be subjected to that.
Nigga, you smell rusty.
You ever smell something so bad you think it's like, is that me?
Nah.
That's you?
Nah.
Like, oh no.
I know the smell, so I'm like, this could be me.
Yeah, like this is.
But I'm gonna go check over there.
This is bad odor of good Chinese food right now.
Nah, either or.
It's both. It's both.
But it's hit you so strong, you like, this is not on me.
Right.
This is on me?
It's so bad.
I take offense.
I didn't really catch a con smell wave at last year's Anime NYC.
It wasn't.
I really
Nah, it
did.
was too
the
cold.
weather.
It was
The
too
weath-
cold.
it's
It
the
was the
weather.
weather. You don't catch a lot of people funky in New York when it's cold.
Damn.
It's suppressed. Because the weather.
Which is not a reason not to take a shower. I feel
Right.
That should
Yes.
be said.
Right.
Practice hygiene, ladies and
my
gentlemen.
God,
Like
please.
for real,
Yes.
for real.
I feel
Please
like
do.
people use the cold as an excuse not to shower.
They make it worse.
Yeah. No.
Now you baking. Yeah. No, you damn near broiling now. In your coat and your must.
Got the low heat.
Nah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, what have y'all? Let's just get right into it. What have y'all been on watching?
What you got? What you got? You had a hot 2 year and a half indoor. I got to catch up on stuff.
I know you've been watching Black Clover.
Everybody. Yeah.
I know I did that.
I know Attack on Titan is
I watched
high on your
Erased.
list.
Demon Slayer's still going.
I watched that. I saw the movie, The Train.
Mugen Train.
Oh my god, that shit was
Did you
amazing.
see it in theater or do you watch? Wait till it came on the app.
I waited until it came on the app
Nice.
because
That's smart. That's fine. That's cool.
I already paid for it. That's the
was a
thing.
cinematic experience. I had to go to
It
theater.
was. Yeah.
These movies, the anime movies are different now.
The qualities.
I was gonna watch what's it called Revenge, Tokyo Revenge.
Tokyo Revengers.
Oh
Tokyo
my
Revengers,
god,
yeah.
That one is amazing.
I'll go watch that in the theater.
Tokyo Revengers, you watching in the theater?
I'll go watch that. I've only seen one episode with them.
I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan.
Really?
No?
Takamichi.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
The MC has no hands. I get it. I understand.
Yo, but you can't tell me your best quality is getting your ass beat and taking it.
He is literally the heart of the group, and that's all he's supposed to be.
For 200 chapters? Nah, I'm not doing that. I read it just to be like, nah, he gonna get better.
He don't
He
try.
does not.
He doesn't
He
get
does
better.
not.
Damn.
I'm like,
Everyone
bruh.
around him is fire, and yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, nobody watches it for Takamichi. They watch it for Mikey.
Mikey.
But then Mikey don't get a lot of screen time either. So it's like, you know what? The OP's hard. I love the OP. But when episode 13 finished, I was like, all right, we done. But you know how mid-season they have like a break? And it came back. I said, again? No, I can't do it. I can't pick this up
You
again.
gave it 13 episodes.
Because
yeah.
it took a lot for me to understand the type of character he was. And for me to go through him getting his ass beat all over again, I can't.
I understand. For me, I'm there for the time travel. Because, I love my space.
Okay.
Time travel.
And to me, it's giving me like a Sliders type feel. Like he's just trying to find his way home. Or he's trying to find the timeline that he wants to belong to. Mm-hmm. Which I kind of feel like,
He don't deserve the power. His girlfriend should have had the time travel power. She was a lot smarter. I think she's
She was
smarter.
a real one.
That's
She was a real one.
ballsy
His
for
girl
a
was a
girl.
The hell
She
is
held
this
him
show
down.
y'all talking
She
about?
held him down. So imagine like a Keiko type, but
Say
the
word.
But the Yusuke
Say word.
ain't there.
Word.
Whoa.
He ain't really worth her time.
Whoa.
For real.
What's she still there for?
Wow. See, that's the problem
That's
with you. You toxic.
What you
Mr.
mean I'm
Mr.
toxic?
Samuels. Mr. Kevin Samuels.
Whoa.
You toxic.
Relax. Damn. That's fresh.
Just died.
That's a fresh move. Yo, people did not like that nigga. Damn. They really didn't like him.
Dead or alive? No.
Wow.
I'm
Come
just
on,
waiting.
man.
I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for Fresh and Fit next.
She
Sorry.
spoke she spoke
Nah,
up all the kings out there.
No.
You did not just say that.
Listen,
Shout out to the Kings. Fresh and Fit podcast.
he was one of the guys that when he went, we were just like, and then just kept sliding. Just whatever.
Nah, it's definitely like an energy for like young dudes. I keep forgetting how many kids are like on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
that prime age group of middle school to like junior in high school,
Yeah.
it's perfect for them to get that or like the I think like the brown dude from England that talks all that dumb like macho alpha male shit.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Anytime I see that stuff, I just scroll past it. But it's even like I see it with anime now. Like dudes is still like gatekeeping shit.
Yo,
I
don't know why.
Understand why.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
This is
why.
what you wanted.
'Cause if it
this
wasn't-
is what you wanted.
Not only
Drink.
that, we
Anyone?
made it
I'll take
popping.
it.
Black women
With
has
the
made
Bacardi.
anime popping, cosplayers, all that. We put the shit in our shoulders. And if another dude come to me one more time like, yo,
There you
when
go.
I grew up, I didn't see any black anime fans or no female black girls into anime when I was growing
Because
up.
they weren't looking.
You didn't check for us.
Exactly.
You wasn't looking
because
for
when we
us.
said, yo, I do like anime. No, you don't. You just like it because you have an older brother. Or no,
That's
you
it.
don't. You just trying to copy me.
That's
or no,
it.
you don't. Okay, so name all of them.
You see?
What?
First of all, why you testing me, son?
Thank you.
Why you testing me? And it be mad if I touch these hands right on your face. It don't make no sense. I try not to be.
You see why she's converting me? You see why she's converting me?
I'm trying to match match your energy because she went through a spiritual journey. So I'm trying to be nice and peaceful. And I'm
Please
trying to
don't,
say,
it's fine.
it just doesn't make any sense for some men to gatekeep anime
queen.
the way that they do.
Go off.
When they don't even know the essence of what real anime is, you still power scaling.
Let them know.
We into story. We into real character development. What you got? A different color for a Super Saiyan?
Wow. Whoa. That's a whole nother conversation.
Sir.
Yo, listen.
Sir.
You can relax.
Yo,
Sir.
Relax.
it only hurts because it's true.
Look,
It is true. It is true.
It
What
stinks
you want to
'cause
say?
it's
What you want to
true.
say?
that's
Don't
what
worry, I'll
that's
wait.
what it is.
That's what it
but
is.
that's what we here to see.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Damn it.
I don't know.
This is what we grew up on. Let's not act like forgot the Old Testament. Get out of here. Fix your face.
That you know what?
Fix your
They
face.
set me up for failure. I'm gonna tell you.
No,
why.
I let you.
I'm gonna tell you why they set me up for failure. Because when the first show I ever got on was theirs, and it was like a live stage show.
Yeah, it was
right?
our first live
so
show.
I thought all dudes was like this. I'm like, yo, they mad lit. They cool. They fun. They let me be a nerd and everything. They did not prep me for the other niggas that's in this community, right? I went to anime meetups. I knew there were people that were like, they were men, they were toxic, but not. I didn't know content creators, especially male content creators, were going to be toxic.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shout them out.
Oh, you're
but
not.
I'm just saying, like, they.
This is a safe space.
No. We're definitely gems. We're definitely.
We understand that.
Yeah. No.
We get that.
When we
She's feeding me. She gave me the go. She gave me the go.
when we were trying to interview cosplayers at Anime NYC, that was our first lesson of like, oh shit, like we
it's
didn't.
different.
We
didn't
just
know.
wanted to talk about anime. That's
I
it.
apologize for
Like-
my ignorance.
Like
'cause
wow, just be
Wow.
like, hey, you mind like just answer a few questions, and then like this ain't nothing. All of them said
This
this
ain't nothing
weird.
weird, is it? Like,
Every single one of them.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it is.
just talking about
It's
anime.
super
I didn't even know.
weird.
That's it.
And then from then going to different cons and like watching the room and just seeing just a bunch of sweaty niggas just being like, hey, can I take a picture of you in your car? I'm like,
Go, man.
No, but it's true though. Even when you fill out your form to get a press pass, it tells you do not harass the cosplayers and
Yep.
ask them inappropriate questions or you will be banned for life. I forgot. I was like, oh, snap, they put this up here?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. And there's some people that still don't follow it because if you look at some of the content that's on TikTok, some of these guys, you full cosplay mode, you got this girl that spent hours on doing this cosplay. You want to ask, okay, so who you want to hit? Who you want to beat? Who would you let beat 2D? That's the only thing you could ask this girl that came out here showing just pure talent, and that's the biggest question. First of all, Fresh and Fit, if they ever had an anime podcast, it would be that individual. I'm not gonna shout them out, give them no airtime. But that's like ridiculous for you to sit there and to just think that's the smartest question.
Because you know what, their mind doesn't go that far. Because their mind is not between their shoulders, between their legs.
Right.
Because all they think of
Then
is
you shouldn't get a mic though.
they shouldn't.
You should be
I
putting out content
feel like there
that,
should
period.
be you know how they're trying to do like gun laws? They should be mic
On
laws
mics.
too.
On mics, yes. Yes.
Control the
Oh,
guns.
so many
and
people
control
out of
the
a
guns.
job.
But yeah,
There's
see,
so many people
that
out
starts
of a job for
battling.
that
But that's the give and take with the internet. Like now, it's wide open, but now anybody gets to say whatever they want in whatever space they can find. I'm not saying it's right. It's just.
But
It
my
is
thing
what
is-
it is.
but my thing is
he's
if you
going
wanna
to limit
see it-
himself. He's going to limit himself like so much just by just doing that specific type of stuff. Because you got to keep doing it, and then you get older,
But
and now
he's
you're just like a
not,
fucking weird.
now
I'm
you
saying
40 and you walking up to 20-year-olds
I mean,
with that content. You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
mean,
like,
the best ending for him is the same with Kevin Samuels.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I don't even know the nigga. God damn.
you're doing yourself
That's
a good
the best
service. You don't
ending.
need to know.
I just
Like,
ignore
that's
those guys.
terrible.
Like after a while, I'm like, yo, you know this is not how you do it, right?
But-
Like this.
But they're getting all the clout. They're getting all the play. They have people subscribing to
And giving them
their-
money and-
giving them money,
What it-
and they
what it
have
called?
classes on how to pick up women. And you know what's crazy? There was a shorty on there that blew him up. It's like, hey, yeah, I met you on
On
an
a dating
app,
app that you have to pay for.
Yeah, Sugar Daddy or SugarBaby.com, and you couldn't
Pay my allowance.
And he says, "Oh, well, there it goes. So you just proved that I don't pay for sex."
No,
Stop.
she just proved that you can't afford it. You see the mind manipulation.
I just stopped. I mean, after
but
OnlyFans,
see, you have the luxury to ignore it. You have the luxury because they're not coming to you. Nah. They're coming and putting that ignorance on us. Right. Like, you woman, this is what I think, and you have to believe it because I'm a man.
Just women.
Oh, females.
Black women. Oh. Black women particular. And that's what bothers me. It's like, they make so much money bashing us. Mm-hmm. I need reparations, man. 100%. Like, I need some of that. Like, for real.
100%.
I got nothing for you on that topic. Honestly, I just
came here to talk anime.
No, not even that. Like,
just, not
even that. It's like looking at my family. Same thing with Cordero. It's like, yo, my family full of women. They've all been into this shit. Like, reason Blade hit so hard with me because it was like a cooler version of Walker Texas Ranger, which is something both of my grandmothers watched.
My father used to watch that show heavy.
So I'm like, these westerns, these like lone gunman like movies, like vigilante type, like I've always watched that.
My mom took me the Ninja Turtles. Mom is like top 3 anything for my mother. She loves Ninja Turtles. Anything. Something about just grimy New York niggas that were just mutants all over doing crazy stuff. And ate pizza.
That movie shouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have worked.
But it did though. And my mother fucked me up at 4 years old showing me that
shit
movie.
Is an hour 20 and it is gold. Start to fit.
It is.
It's short as hell.
They had swag.
They really did.
Had swag.
So we just weren't new. We just weren't new to it. Like this shit wasn't new to us. It's like, okay, like some women like this stuff, some women don't. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, just be respectful. Like, know where you at. Know where you at.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just saying that like guys. They just weren't exposed to it, so you have 1 or 2 interactions.
Guys wasn't exposed to what?
So many black women watch like into nerdy stuff.
Okay, no.
I'm not taking that.
I'm not taking
that.
I'm not taking that. You should go.
Okay. So not exposed, but just ignorant to the fact, like, yo, you know they're like right there. You just asked the question.
No, I'm not taking that either.
Why not?
You just wasn't paying attention. You didn't care. We weren't the girls you were checking for. You was checking for them other girls that didn't care about you.
That's a part of the ignorance.
You was that's a
part of the
attractive at all, and that's who you was checking for.
Yes.
But you know what? Girls like me who sat there living I am the fantasy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That's the clip.
I am
That's
the fantasy.
clip. Come on. Cut it. Cut the mic off. You're killing them.
I'm Chatty Patty.
Yes.
Drop the mic.
You gonna set it on fire.
Drop the mic. No, but it's true.
No, get out of here. Hit the button.
No, but it's true though, because all you guys will talk about, we would love to have a girl to do this, to do that with us, to watch movies with, to collect manga, go to the Barnes and Nobles on the nice. We are the fantasy.
Yeah.
You guys,
you right to this. You are right to this point. You right to this point.
I'm not trying to argue.
No,
you can't argue what you can't compete. I said what I said.
Patty, chill.
I'm learning this. Here's the deal. You gotta give us a second.
You want some juice?
Listen. I get that now more as an adult. I get that now as I'm getting older, because I used to be like if I find this girl or this person and then make them like XYZ, then everything is cool. And then you realize as you get older, it's like, that's just not how it works. People are people and they do their own thing.
Right.
But when you like 13, 14, like you kind of, we dumber than you.
Yes.
We are dumber than you. We are not there at 14 equally.
Right.
I get it. It doesn't stop, and that's the problem.
But that shouldn't apply to
there
us,
is a point where it's just like we just didn't know.
You gotta leave those niggas behind.
Yeah, you gotta leave them behind.
You gotta just leave them there. That's what I was getting to. You just gotta leave them there.
They're still in the DM trying to correct us though.
Ignore the shit out of them, so you can just be hurt and just beat off at the end of the night. That's it. That's all he wants to do. You gonna watch his hentai or whatever, hop on X. Like, these are the niggas that still play online. Like, it's phases. I think me and Cordero were like the first generation of like, I get to actually hang out with the bros online. Like, and we just get to say just whatever the fuck we want.
Unfiltered.
into the hours of the night. niggas gave you a Netflix feature, so now I could kick it in the theater and just talking shit. It was different. And so you had that, and then now what the internet is now, which is just niggas just bashing on each other. And you just
I feel like
listen.
All those toxic niggas, you know who you are. If you got a mic and you start off, you know what women don't be doing? Right there, drop the mic. Spend the money that you... Bring the mic back to the store. Mm-hmm. Get the receipt. Get your money back.
Right.
Get a therapist.
Damn.
I feel like you need to get a therapist first before you start... let's be
Not the
real.
T
This
word,
shit is
damn.
therapeutic for us, right?
Yeah.
But when you're therapeutic, when all this happens and you just spitting out pure venom of just toxic shit that affects other people, especially fuck that. If it affects Black women, that is a problem. That is a big problem in the community. So drop the mic. Put it down. No, don't ask me. Don't ask me no stupid. There was one nigga on TikTok. I'm not gonna give him no shine. Talk about why females when they watch One Piece all they like is Chopper and Zoro. I said, nigga, kiss the blackest part of my ass. Just because you went and you got up to Chopper.
You should ignore when he said females.
No, it's
First of all, you should have ignored it when he said One Piece. It's like, what this nigga got to say?
Yo, like it's true.
Yeah.
Let's be real. You just got to episode 200 yesterday, and
exactly.
you don't know no other characters except
take,
for them two
I
that you
don't
just
take
saw.
anybody serious that got an
Come
opinion
on.
about one. Anybody,
You
not even myself.
One Piece is a religion.
You can't like, dude, sir.
Scripture
Hold
anywhere
on. Praise Oda.
Right.
It's a
To
religion.
the Most
said-
High.
There
Right.
it is.
To the Most High.
There
Let me
it
tell
is.
you,
I just don't like that.
You need some type of like personality to watch One Piece. I can't do it.
I'm a bystander.
I can't.
It is
So good.
It's a religion, and I go in and I read a scripture every once in a while. He
it
holds
is.
Bible study, and he's like, you can show up
it is
whenever
what
you
it
want to,
is.
brother.
But I feel like the One Piece fandom, we're so cool about it. It's like, it's all right.
At this point, like
It's all right.
Cordero was the test of like maybe I can get him to watch it, and he was like, I can't do it. I'm like,
It's okay.
I understand.
But you know what? When you're ready, it's still there.
Yo, Frankie. When
When
Frankie
you're not
said,
ready, it's still be there.
See?
It's all right.
See, when you're ready to accept him
It's
with
there.
open arms.
He's
Open
always
arms.
there.
That's it.
When
He's
Frankie
there.
said she was gonna start watching, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
I was like, you lying.
I was like, you.
But
I'm
then when
like,
she started doing her I said, bitch, you really watching?
wow, that says a lot. You got
It
Frankie
does.
watching something?
It does.
She watched everything but
Yeah.
One Piece.
Well, but she let you know. She let you know. I watch everything. But One Piece.
But One Piece.
But One Piece.
Yeah, but One
Damn.
Piece. Nah, but May, interesting enough, we both had the same problem people have with One Piece with Black Clover. Was like, I don't get it. Like, what is taking so long?
I don't get it. It's just, you know why? Because
For me, it was 60. You said 100 some episodes.
it was 122.
That you
yeah.
were like, all right,
All right, I'm in.
Oh, really?
Alright.
I
It took a
was
second.
pleasantly surprised after I found out the gist of it.
It
The
took a second.
anti-magic, but anti.
Right.
I was like, okay.
He still can't use magic.
Nah.
He still can't use it, but
I mean,
he's
it's still
helpful.
So he's
a
just
form of
using-
magic. I
Yeah.
feel like it's still a form of
Absolutely
magic.
it is.
Yeah.
But it's just so, you know what's so gangster? When the Wizard King was like, let me hold your sword real quick. Let me see what you working with. He was like, oh, this is cute. And his thought, when he was thinking, he's like, oh, this nigga gonna fuck me up. This shit is sucking up the life of my
Right,
powers. I
right.
need to give it back. And the way he gave it back, he said, it's cute. This nigga said, oh my God, I gotta look out for this dude. That shit had me in tears. I was like, you know what? This is not that bad.
It was fun. It's
cool.
It does have like good moments.
It really
Yeah, it
does.
does. It does.
It does.
But you have to get to like 100 episodes. To get
I think for me it was like a different pacing for a shonen that I'm used to. You know,
Yeah.
you get the mission and then maybe a filler and then something again. When like it was them just a rinse and repeat. Mission, no matter how big it was, cool. Now we hanging out for like 2 or 3 episodes,
Y'all
and
don't
then
get tired of shonens though? Like,
not with the new ones. No,
I've been
Surprisingly.
I've been
The new
shifting
ones
more
are
to
changing.
isekais lately.
they've been
What'd you say?
influenced.
I've been shifting more into isekais lately. For some reason, they just
God bless you. That's the new wave. That's the new wave.
It's kind of been a wave.
Isekais
There's been-
is fire.
There's been like 3 new ones since.
Transfer me to a world where all the women got big titties. I'm in.
I can't get into
I'm
isekais
in.
like that.
I'm in.
I'm so surprised I like
I
Shield
think it was
Hero.
like even start. That was the thing. It was
Shield
like,
Hero is getting crappy. Well, I read it, so I know where they're going. So I'm like, okay, fuck the turtle. I want to see more now for me. I'm just I don't know where they're going with it, but. That was one of my first isekais. Then I did Overlord. Overlord is
Overlord.
I
amazing.
know that's a big
Overlord's
one.
fire.
Yeah.
Gangster for no reason. It shouldn't be that much heat.
Yeah.
You went
My
to,
shit was
you went to
smoking.
isekai, May?
no, I never heard of it.
No, it's like the get transported to like
It's
a
a,
world,
it's a
like
genre
a video
of
game.
anime where you get transport to another world. Like a video, it's mostly sometimes video games. So
Yeah.
say for instance,
Wouldn't Inuyasha be like an isekai?
No, it's time travel.
Okay.
They wouldn't consider it.
Ah,
It's
okay.
more time
So
travel.
like one of the bigger ones, years and years ago was Sword Art Online.
Oh, that was trash.
And that fucked me up.
That was trash.
Because the first season I was kind of into it because that was the first time I got introduced to isekais. I was like, oh, he puts on the headset. There's a terrorist inside the game that's trapping all the kids, and you got to beat the game in order to get out. I'm hooked.
And when you die in the game, you die in real life.
Die for real. So it's like, all right, and they got swords, and I like high fantasy. I like knights and all that stuff, dragons, all that stuff. So I'm like, cool, this is it. And then second season just fell flat for me, and then they kept doing weird shit. So I was like, I give up.
Yeah,
Wait,
Sword
is this
Art.
a show or a game?
No, it's a show.
It's a show, yeah.
And Sword
It's
Art
an
Online
anime,
is
yeah.
a show, but a lot of people bash on it because it was one of those shows that was pushed heavy for that genre, and it had a love and hate relationship with the fandom.
Visually
right?
beautiful.
It was alright.
It was beautiful.
At
It was
times,
alright. It was alright. It wasn't
Times
like
was pretty good.
breathtaking. It was alright. It was alright. Cause mostly isekais have to give you the flash and all that because you're in another world and you have to, studios had to not pay taxes to make sure that like you affordable with Demon Slayer. We all know they ain't pay taxes.
Oh my
so
God.
it's like
What's the hate for?
there's no hate.
They
There's
max
just
out every
facts.
episode.
I will
They
put
don't
money
pay.
on my niggas' books. What are you talking about? You ain't seen the last season?
Then why
the
you
movie?
why you blowing his spot up then?
He knew he didn't pay taxes. We all see him. Did we not? Wasn't
Blowing
he
his
on the
man's
news?
spot up right now.
Maxing the budget out.
So
He maxed the. Listen, anime
Hey.
studios, whenever you do something like that, just pay your employees. But if you say fuck the government, I'm not paying taxes because y'all gonna get this fucking fire shit
Facts.
out these swords.
Facts. I love it.
The soundtrack. I'm not even a big Demon Slayer fan, but that is the most. The way my eyes just was watering up because it was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I wish more studios would do that.
And turning blood into fire. Come on.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Come on.
First of all, that's sexy.
Oof.
Light me up, bitch. Light me up. That shit is sexy. But I don't know. I feel like Sword Art got a bad rap. And it shouldn't. I don't think it should have been like one of those first isekais. The one isekai that I really love, Jobless Reincarnation. That shit is fire.
Never heard.
But the protagonist is kind of a little, pedo. That's the only. That's the only thing. That's.
he can't be kinda either. He is.
Nah,
or
he
ain't.
is. He is. I ain't gonna hold you. He is.
So
But I-
Hisakai is a pet?
It's a no because
Not
I've only
just that
watched like
protagonist.
two.
Just that
Yeah.
protagonist.
Oh,
But there's some. Ooh, you know what you love? Villainous. There's an anime. There's a isekai where this girl gets into an anime and she is the villain of the. She gets into a video game, but she's the villain of her favorite video game. So what she does is she's like, I'm not gonna be the villain. She does everything to not be the villain, and everybody loves her. Everybody. When I tell you they are ready to get down for this chick, they love her. Love her. Making her cakes and everything. I was like, this bitch is fire.
Because where can I find this though?
Oh, of course. Crunchyroll. Ladies and gentlemen, Crunchyroll.
Right, you gotta do the thing. Where can I find this?
I think it's called Cat. Yo, the day that Crunchyroll ever sponsors me the way I would code switch.
Ooh.
Wow.
Where's my camera? Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
No, there's
Listen, and then this is probably gonna turn your opinion on me, but you know what? I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a dub girl.
You watch Dub?
Yeah. See, I knew
Damn.
it.
Nah,
I knew it. You
The
saw
way
her
she
face.
said it.
You saw her
The way
face.
she said it.
No, it just hurt a little
Listen,
bit. But it's all
there's-
right because I still love her. No, it's okay.
All right.
There's a
It's
time and
okay.
place
I
for
feel like
it.
I had to tell her. It's okay.
She said all of that about the toxic masculinity, and then it's like,
But you see how she accepted me though?
since you
You
watched
see how she
Dub,
accepted me?
the first reaction, I was like, "Damn, Patty." But
Nah,
yeah,
Okay, and you know what? Because
it's
of my
a joke.
growth,
It's a joke.
because of my growth, I allow her to feel how she feels. Okay, and then because she accepted me, I
always
accept
accept
that.
her.
There is a
Okay.
time and a place for both.
What are you talking about?
Sub and dub.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly.
I
I'm
can't
in
do
the
Death
middle
Note
there.
sub.
I'm
I can't do
sensualist
Death Note
on.
sub.
I'm not left or right on it. I
Thank
feel like
you.
it
I
depends.
can't either.
It's a lot.
Listen,
It depends.
you cannot watch a whole episode and do dishes at the
No.
same time.
No.
You can't do it.
You're right.
Case in point, 2 days ago I had a headache and I was like, I'm watching this episode dubbed because I just can't do the. There is a level of like, listen,
are
I know
right.
I know how to do the chameleon eye and read and watch at the same. Some days I just can't cut it. I'm tired.
I'm just
I
used
wanna-
to it because I used to watch a lot of karate flicks.
Okay.
So karate flicks was always dubbed. So either you get with the program or you don't.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And if I step away, there's certain words I catch like, ooh, somebody get their ass beat. So I could come back. I'm like, all right, I know what's going on. But I feel like as long as you're watching, I don't care if it's sub or dub. Just as long as you watch it so I can talk shit about your favorite character. That's it. That's it. You like who? Ain't he gonna die soon? Like, you like... I might even spoil it for you if I read the manga.
Spoil it too.
You know, his mother killed him, right?
Damn.
I might just go that far. But depending.
Patty, how you feel about this new generation of shonen all being influenced like heavily by Bleach?
You know what? I love it. I'm be honest with you. I love it. The fact that Bleach was such a big influence in the anime community, it was part of the big three.
Wait. You know what's crazy? People don't consider it part of the big three.
Because they're dumb.
Really?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The big three. No, let me tell you something. The big three is a big three for a reason. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. Those were the big.
Okay,
never
well, name
happened
the
before.
big 3.
One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto.
Okay, thank you.
There were.
That's true.
No. Dragon Ball is the Godfather. We
Like,
know that.
Yeah.
know
No, I just
that.
want to make sure
Time.
Naruto was on the big 3
No,
list.
Naruto will
Yeah,
always be
undeniable.
Because he was on the big 3.
undeniable.
But that's not, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. These
Yeah.
were major manga sales. These were the animes that were very highly influenced in the States too.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to change it, that's fine. But these numbers don't lie.
Top manga sales.
Yeah.
Anime episodes in the
Well
into the
into
200s,
200s.
all
Aired
at the same time.
Yes.
Multiple movies.
Yes.
Multiple movies.
Video games.
Yes.
Like plays.
Take your time, Pastor.
Clothing. Clothing.
Yes.
Come on. Like
Yes.
All had get sites. They all had get sites.
It's not an opinion. It's a
don't make me
fact.
get, and all of the dubs are like
It's a fact.
bearable.
And they're good. Yeah, solid dubs all the way around.
I mean, the only thing I feel like disappoints me with Bleach is the filler, which I understand.
That's the only thing that took me, because it was like
That's the only thing.
I want to like this so bad, but it just falls flat.
But there's a
every
list
time.
of fillers. Like
Yeah.
they have a website dedicated to the fillers, which you should not be watching if you're watching Bleach. I was like, God damn. There's a rule. It's a lot of fillers.
Somebody-
It's like 40% filler.
There's arcs.
Somebody
Yeah.
pulled up.
Arcs.
Somebody pulled up on Twitch, and it was like they was like, oh, I started watching Bleach, and I started talking about the fillers. He was like, oh, that's why this shit got boring. Like,
Some people enjoy the
Damn.
fillers.
but like, cause
Some
you don't.
some people enjoy the fillers.
If you don't know about it, you'll just keep watching. He's like, oh, they're just doing more
But-
stuff, and you're like, this don't
But
feel.
see, but that's the thing though. A lot of people didn't have access to know that these were fillers until they finished watching it
Yeah.
because they're watching it week to week
Yeah.
or day to day.
Yeah.
And like they weren't posting, okay, this episode is this filler, this episode.
Right.
So we got to see it in real time. So it's like, it's one of those animes, it's like,
It felt like an actual episode, like a
Yeah.
regular just canon episode.
yeah.
And
really
we
vibing
didn't
with it.
we didn't have
There's
the
no
apps.
options.
We didn't have and depending on what your internet was like, you had to either hunt for it or you just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll take whatever anime I can get.
Exactly.
Vampires, sure.
Sure. Why not?
Sure.
But
Bounce,
when I
bounce,
tell you,
sure.
this generation is so freaking blessed.
They are.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Watching YouTube episodes 3-part for 20-minute episode.
Oh yeah.
Part one, part
Download it. Remember I told you I was downloading from torrents? It took 2 weeks to download a whole series just to find out there was no fucking subtitles. I
Yep.
was straight Japanese in that bitch.
Oh no.
Oh, you know how I cried on the train because I was like, yep, episode 1, Fist of the North Star, let's go. What? Nani? That's all I got. That's all I knew. I was like, yo, it hurt.
That
It
happened.
hurt.
That happened to
Hurt
me. With,
so bad.
with,
Hurt so bad.
I had a bootleg copy of Disney's Atlantis,
Yeah.
and like it starts off the
Okay,
first.
now
like,
they're coming for us.
first,
You don't bootleg nothing Disney.
the
Doors locked?
Nah, they
door locked?
already came for me through the Instagram account, because I remember one
Shit.
time. Yeah, I posted a clip of Infinity War. I was wilding. I was wilding.
Yeah, you was wild.
I was wilding. They just shut the noise off. It's like, nigga, you know what this is? Like,
Oh, you just got the noise shut off?
and they took like 1 or 2 of the clips.
But I
down.
remember,
Yeah.
because we shared the account and I looked and I was like, what's all these red exclamation marks? The fuck is what the fuck do we do?
I would just put
I remember that.
whole-
Cordell was about to beat your ass for that. That's like, this thing about to get us permanently banned.
before
log off
AMVs,
this
I would
real
do
quick.
that. I would do that. Yeah, nah, that
No,
was a moment.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, they
But
got
it was
so
treacherous.
well.
It was treacherous, yeah. But no, we've been on this wave of this season of recording of like how much Bleach has been influential lately and how it's just been forgotten at the same time. Like, we're rewatching it. I continued from when I started watching it.
Fire.
A while ago.
Fire.
Yeah.
It is smoke.
I'm already at the Rancor part where they're just like fighting in fake Katakura Town, and he started over from scratch, and we're just swapping ideas about like really how great the show is. The black presence was perfect. The only show that drew them properly, honestly. At least at that time. They've gotten a little bit better in certain ones.
One of the few for
One
that
of the
time.
few. Everybody had drip. The art style.
The OP with the drips?
What?
First of all, any non-black person that wears Scully like that, and they're not from New York, stop it. Stop it. The drip is hard. The drip is hard.
Yeah.
Why you look like you a battle rapper?
Every
And you
time.
fighting demons.
Every time Chad just
my
pulled
God.
up on screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did he just come from? Like,
Yo,
like
the
he
ice.
runs a nightclub somewhere.
The ice.
Like,
For no reason.
always
He
got
looked
the
like he
V cut.
smelled good.
Right?
Looked like he smelled good.
Right?
You ever see somebody so fresh? You like, that nigga smell good. I know he smell good. I know he smell good. Like, let me hold the elevator for him.
Sauce
Maybe
speaking giant.
So speaking, yeah.
Did y'all watch all of the big three like while they were coming out at the same time?
No.
Okay.
Because
Only
I didn't have
Naruto.
cable. I didn't have cable, so I watched after. And it was good.
I only got into Naruto, and then I heard about Bleach, but it was just Naruto for me.
That was it. That's the story I keep hearing with Bleach. It's like I just couldn't. I never got into it. I just didn't give it time. I'm like, wait, y'all didn't watch this?
I know. Now that you're
there.
talking about it, I'm just like, maybe I should have gave it a chance.
It's still good. I will say it's better read.
Okay.
It is better read, but animation is still
And
solid.
I had to hide the fact that like Bleach was always my number one, because everybody would always put, even when they knew that Bleach was in Big Three, they'd always put it number 3, regardless. And it was always either One Piece is the GOAT or Naruto's the GOAT. And I'm the one silent in the corner, like I just really like Bleach, because I stayed on Adult Swim. Like
But
that's where I first saw it.
Though,
Like,
is the stigma because of the way it ended. I think that's why people put it down at bottom of the list, because
he got rushed.
he got rushed. And remember, the fillers, the reason they put the fillers in those arcs and those episodes is because they were catching up. They ran this dude to the hospital.
yeah.
Because he was trying to keep up with the story. Some of the stories I don't even think he wanted to put out. I was like, oh, this don't really feel right.
Yeah.
Publishing, his editor was like, fuck that.
Well,
Give me more. You
That's
gotta
the
do it.
downside of the success of Dragon Ball Z, because Akira's a monster. He's a freak. Oda's the next monster freak. Sometimes you got these weird talents who can do...
First of all,
in a
be
good way.
disrespectful.
In a good way.
Oda first.
In a good way.
Oda first.
Whoa,
Akira, whoa. Akira
Oda
first.
Whoa.
Oda's coming up. I will give him that. I will give him
Who was
coming up?
Oda without Akira?
He's coming up.
Okay, you got it.
But I mean, I'm talking about of the time though. Also of the time. I get it now. Right now, I get it. We're in this
he's definitely passing.
He's getting. I get that.
He's definitely Brian passing
I'm talking
Jordan right
at
now.
the time. At the time, 80s, 90s, Akira was a freak. He was a freak of nature. How is this dude was writing up? He created Super Saiyan off the fly. All this shit. So then all these big three was coming out. They're like, can you do what he does? And some people physically couldn't. And that's why my man...
He couldn't do what he does.
Oda.
No, not Oda.
Excuse me, Akira.
Kira.
Yeah.
GT. Never happened. That never happened.
That never... But
That was an editor. That was an editor that wrote. First of
Yeah.
all, I like GT.
Because he couldn't be... Cut off his mic.
Yo, I feel like you're the
Cut off his
only
mic.
one. Even me, I don't even watch
That's
that
why.
one.
You know what the problem is? Is that they tried to sell Dragon Ball Z again when that's not what that show was. It was Goku, a kid again, hanging out with his granddaughter.
Not he did. That's true.
It was a goofy ass fucking show.
Very goofy. But the reason is, I felt like he wanted to put Dragon Ball Z to rest.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, there's more money to be made out here.
He was right.
Let's get...
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I pulled up for the movies. I'm sorry. I did. Even though I feel like some of the fandom is very toxic, because if I talk to you about...
Absolutely.
Absolutely toxic.
Absolutely.
But it's nostalgia. Remember, that's one of the very few animes that we got in the States.
Right.
And we were like, what is this? This is not cartoon. This is some new shit.
Niggas leaking out the side of their face. Bloody Dragon Ball Z's forever.
Yeah.
Everybody got like scraped up knees.
What you mean you cut his tail off?
What?
Fuck yeah.
Like, isn't this child abuse?
Yeah,
It's
no.
wild.
Like, it was crazy. Story crazy.
Yeah.
They were touching stories that Western cartoons were not touching.
No.
They
Yeah.
were talking about stuff that Western cartoons wasn't touching at the time.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, Dragon Ball will always be nostalgia.
Yeah.
They will always be the foundation for shonen. The problem is, ladies and gentlemen, if you tell me all you watch is shonen, I'm quite convinced, just a little bit, you don't open up your ass cheeks to let the water in.
Man.
I feel like you supposed to be past just watching shonen, right? Because there's so much to story. Like me, I prefer story over fight. Right. So if you're just watching something just for the fight scenes and it's not grabbing you, if it doesn't have enough fight scene, that's a problem. Like listen, I'm from Brooklyn. I love when people get their ass beat, but I want a purpose behind the ass whooping. I tell you that all the time.
I need plot.
I need some plot.
Let me know he killed your mother. Then the mother was like, you gotta avenge him, but don't touch him too much because he's related to your father. That's your brother. That's your uncle. Give me a story
That's a
like
good story.
that.
Yeah.
When I tell you I'm glued to it, invested, Crunchyroll, take all my funds.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But now we come to a time where we got To Your Eternity. Beautiful story. We got Odd Taxi. We got Vivi.
Odd Taxi.
Odd Taxi
is hot.
fire.
Odd Taxi.
And you
hot.
mean to tell
It's
me
the
all you
Walrus Man
stuck
joint.
on is just
Yeah.
Goku transformation? Mm-hmm. Are you stuck on just like
That's
fight
where the hate.
scenes?
That's where the hate comes from with Dragon Ball Z. It's like, cause I'll hear it every now and again, like, or now people just throw it away completely.
Mm-hmm.
It's like after Cell Soccer, everything was just garbage. I'm like, whoa, like, just relax. What happened? Like, why are you talking like that? But it's.
Cell was a phenomenal villain, by the way.
Oh, he set the
my
bar
God.
so high.
He did.
You said it. He said his whole purpose was to give everybody an L.
Just
on
the L.
show.
That was it. His whole
The
purpose was
way
give
the
Goku
nigga
an
was
L.
eating motherfuckers like Pop-Tarts and then evolving
Yeah.
with the niggas he
Yes.
ate,
Yeah.
fire.
It was
Fire.
it was crazy, but it's you can't just throw the whole thing away. It's like that's how we got here. I completely understand for the people that's all
Nah,
they
but
watch,
there's nothing wrong with evolving,
and
too.
which is what Super is doing. Dragon Ball Super.
No,
Yeah,
Super
they
is just
are.
evolving. No, it's not evolving. It's just using the same formula with no sazon, no adobo, no chicken bouillon.
Have you seen anything?
I've
Super?
watched Super.
What about
I even
reading?
went to see the Broly movie, bro.
Did you read? Are you reading it?
You see, that's the
Why are you
toxic
asking all
shit.
the question?
Hold on.
Why are you asking all the question?
Nah,
'Cause I'm just
Are
trying
you
to-
doing this? Are you doing this?
No,
Are you
no,
doing this?
no,
That's the shit.
I'm
She didn't
just-
answer your first
I'm just
question.
asking.
That's the
No,
shit.
she answered
I'm
your first
just-
question. Are you
Thank
watching it? Yes,
Thank you.
she
I
is.
appreciate you.
'Cause
Let me
I'm-
tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes, if
Can-
you
can
want
I
to prevent
say-
yourself from not getting no ass at all, ask somebody,
Can
ask
I
a girl
finish?
if they read the manga.
Can-
Don't
Right.
do that.
Can I finish?
Are
Don't
we
do
talking
that.
about the manga? No, you may not finish. Let me tell you why.
Thank you.
Let me tell you why your shit be toxic
Yeah.
as shit.
Can
How
I-
you want to ask me if I read
Yeah.
the manga?
Hold
Don't
on.
do that.
Hold on.
Don't do
There's
that.
a
Don't
reason
do
I'm
that.
It's a
asking.
safe
All right,
space.
go
It's a
ahead.
safe space.
I'm done.
Are you done?
There's a-
You done?
He
there's
can
a-
go.
there's a-
He can go.
All right, you may
He can go.
speak.
There's a reason
Go
I'm
ahead.
asking.
Go ahead.
So in the manga,
Uh-huh.
he actually hears his dad voice for the first time. They're doing like this whole family rebuilding. It's very interesting to see it because it's a stereotypical Dragon Ball Z. Like with Super now, all it is just Goku and Vegeta.
I don't feel like you get to get a piece of hearing your father first. Fuck you. You're not even a good dad. So why you feel the need to put that? You hearing your
And I
father?
feel like-
Piccolo
What
was
if that
raised. You
helps
got
him
an
be a better
alien
dad?
raising
What
your
if that
kids.
helps him be a better father?
I feel like they are listening to the fans
now,
and they're
after how many
corrected. So,
years?
hey, look,
I'm not here for it. I'm sorry. I'm here for.
I like it. I like it.
I don't mind the fight scenes. I will pull up to a movie or watch Super, but I'm really pulling up for the fandom because I feel like when there's adults going to see Dragon Balls and it's not the
It's a
kids
different
and they wear the merch
Yeah.
and then when the credits roll and you hear somebody say Aaron Yeager, I'm like,
Wow.
that's I like that. But it's just that you gotta be past shonen. You gotta have more to just fight.
No,
scenes.
absolutely, I agree. 'Cause
You have to.
You gotta just expose it. Like at least do Mecha, my nigga. Like
Right.
At least there's a mecha out there
But
that you'll
Mecha
love.
has story. Mecha has to have story. You can't just put a fat ass robot
Nah, you
in the
can't.
middle of the
No,
screen.
nah.
Who made it?
Yeah.
Why they
Right.
made it? Why is it hit?
What are
is
they
the
doing
world
with
coming
it?
to an end? How they use it? You know, I don't mind that Gundam. I like Gundam, but I feel like you need more than just look at the generation. Look at we got Dance Dancer. We got Spy Family.
Spy Family.
How about right
I'm
now?
watching episode of Spy Family.
Name five. Recommend 5 anime that aren't shonen.
That aren't shonen. Me, I would say Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
That's a good one. That's a good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
I'm
my
in
favorite of
episode
the-
17. I'm just like, I don't get it.
You got to watch him build a nation. He's building a nation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the-
I'm
I
gonna give it more
dropped it
time.
twice. I dropped it twice.
Okay.
I'm
Because
Okay.
when he swallowed the dragon, I was like, "You wow,
Yeah.
you wow for
Right?
that. You wow for that. What was that for? And you still the same size? That's crazy."
Nah, because it's a whole thing.
No,
He's
I
just-
finished
Because
it. I finished it.
everyone kept
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
kept saying it's a thing, and
It's
I
a
was like,
whole
I don't
thing. It's a whole
know.
Yo, but I dropped it 3 times, and when I finally finished, I'm not gonna hold you. I dropped it 3 times.
Okay.
And then when
I'm
I
gonna pick
finally
it back up.
went through it, I was like, "Yo, this is fire. This is heat."
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
pick it
heat.
back up.
It's heat.
It's there.
I'll pick it back
It's
up.
there.
I'm ready.
Old classic. We're both. Well, I watched it a long time ago. You're watching it now. Death Note.
Love it.
Love Death Note.
Love it.
Watching it for the first time.
Oh
Okay,
my
Death Note
god.
is not shonen. It's seinen. Okay, so
Right.
good.
It's what he said. It's not shonen. Yeah.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it said.
Okay,
And that's.
yeah.
I mean, that's more.
Shonen
thing
Jump published it. That's all they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem. Shonen is a kind of like a funny definition because shonen usually meant like the demographic of what they were reaching for, which
Like
was young
boy.
boys,
Yeah.
right? But when you go look up the genre of the show, it'll probably say seinen / shonen. Like it's
It is
crazy.
not a-
It's-
it is not
I
a
just
shonen.
assume
It's
in
not
my
a
head I
shonen. There's
assumed
no
the
fight
shonen
scenes
being
in
the
Death
fight.
Note.
There's
Yeah.
none, yeah.
There's no fight
There's
scene.
barely
It's
like
all
2
mental.
punches. It's 2
It
punches.
is. It's
being thrown.
psychological. I
Yeah.
love it because the way they be passing out L's on that shit, that shit's fire.
Yeah.
I love how he got his dad though.
Hey yo.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey yo, chill. I'm
It's
on
good.
like
yeah,
episode
he's
21.
Watch
I'm
that.
so
I am-
confused. It was like 2 episodes. Like, what the fuck just happened? And like,
Yo,
all right, cool.
just
Yeah.
eat a potato chip. Eat a potato chip whenever you
eat a
watch it.
potato
That
Right?
fucking
Eat the potato chip.
Autistic sociopath.
It gotta be
Take
laid
another
though.
chip.
It gotta be laid.
Can't stand that little nigga. So you said slime.
Slime, Death
Death
Note.
Note.
Okay, so and this is what I'm wondering because this is in my like top 5. Would Full Metal Alchemist be considered a shonen?
Ooh, yes, it is a shonen.
It is a shonen,
It is
even
a
would
though
say
it's
because
like
they are
probably some of the
fighting,
best
though.
writing though.
It's,
that I've
it's
seen in it.
shonen / seinen,
Okay,
but it is in the shonen genre.
They don't feel like a shonen. At
It
all.
don't. You know why?
Yeah.
Because a woman wrote that.
Wow.
Hold that.
Whoa.
Yes, give her
What?
all her flowers.
Damn.
Yeah.
She wrote that.
Jesus
you know what's
Christ.
so funny about Full Metal? Full Metal. I fucking hate you. Full Metal Alchemist. When it,
this nigga antagonized.
What are you talking about? She just came out of nowhere. I'm like, damn. Just fuck this top 5 list. Like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, well listen.
keep
I,
going.
like,
Nah, yeah.
You said not shonen. I'm like, I'm trying to think because I do like a lot of shonen. I do like shonen,
Yeah.
but I also do watch a bunch of other
All
stuff.
right,
too.
I'm named.
So I'm like, so I got 3. I mean, it's a cop out, but I am literally watching Spy Family, episode to episode because I am getting more into just like what's beyond
Yeah.
like a show where it's just this is really a slice of life, or it's like it's got some action in it, but it's I don't even know if this is even considered a shonen, but Bungo Stray Dogs. I don't know if that's
That's
Oh.
considered psycho. Is it not horror?
It's kind of creepy though. It's like
Like
it's,
so
because it's a
like-
Thriller?
detective. It's a
Is it
detective.
thriller?
Yeah.
There are a bunch of detectives.
yeah, it's like thriller, but I feel like it might be into the shonen category.
Yeah, because if
I feel
that's part of it, I would think that Assassin Classroom would be.
I said,
I like Assassination Classroom too. Yeah,
That
that's
is
definitely
definitely a shonen.
that is a
Yeah.
shonen.
That's a shonen.
Okay, I did like that too.
Definitely
I mean, like I'll watch anything. I don't even know what would be considered shonen anymore because my definition is always just like based off Dragon Ball. Like there's a main guy, he's got spiky hair. There's a fight. There's a lot of fights, and then the story progresses through his strength or their strength,
Redemption
the team strength
arcs.
or whatever. Yeah, so like.
Battle arcs.
Anything that's outside of that, I just in my head I don't consider shonen until like somebody like gets factual on me on it. But
See, my mindset is set on shonen is more of like mindless fighting. Like I would say, Baki is definitely that.
Baki's shonen.
Baki feels out of the
But it's
shonen.
like mindless. Like
What about
just
JoJo?
violence.
What about JoJo?
I don't
JoJo.
feel, I don't feel, it
JoJo.
doesn't feel like a shonen to me.
JoJo,
But
I
they're-
think JoJo shonen.
That's
I
crazy.
think JoJo
their
shonen.
stands.
I know part 3 definitely is like shonen.
You can't
Like,
just
he
say
was going
what part
for it.
is shonen, what's not.
Because that's the only one that felt like actual shonen to me. Like it felt definitely more like comical and just, but like
Let me see.
supernatural.
Because
to
I
me.
gotta check this out.
You're probably
I'm pretty
right.
Sure, I'm pretty sure
You're
JoJo
probably
shonen.
right. You're probably right.
Say it again.
I said it 3 times.
No, but say it again though.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot my, all
probably
right,
right.
my fifth, and then we'll let the
said
good brother
my
sleep. My fifth, ranking of kings, and I don't think that's shonen.
I don't think
Ranking your kings
I don't think that's shonen.
is shonen.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah.
No,
It's
this nigga,
shonen.
he's crying like every episode. How?
First of all,
and I love it though. I love it though.
Boji doesn't cry.
Oh boy.
He just needs a minute.
Oh boy.
he just
He just needs a minute. That's not
Boji
crying.
needs a minute.
Like, stop being
Got you.
disrespectful. You've
Why
been
you-
disrespectful since I got here.
I do a top 5 real quick.
There you go. Yeah.
Let me get. It's gonna be mecha heavy.
Of course.
Probably. Let me get Big O. No particular order. Let me get Big O.
Big O is not shonen? No, it's mecha. It's definitely
It's
mecha.
just wholehearted mecha
Yeah.
soup. Dude had the sharpest eyebrows.
Oh, he
Roger
did.
Smith.
He did.
He had the
did.
bat wings. He did have the bat
He
wings.
did. He had
Yeah.
number 6 on the barbershop chart. Yeah. that whole Batman shit with the
me get-
ice pick. Come on, son. That barber just went shoot, shoot, shoot. Like, you ever see the kid who haircut is so dope? It's like, your mother's fucking the barber.
Wow.
Your mother's fucking
I
the
never thought
barber.
about it.
Nah,
like
he's
that.
like the when you go when you making a new character, create a character. He's just the strong eyebrows, like number 6.
He's a kid show up at elementary school
your
with like his
character.
name on the back of his head. Like, damn.
I apologize. King's
In
Ranking
cursive.
is definitely a fantasy.
Oh,
It's more fantasy. It's not
wow.
shonen. It's not shonen. It's more fantasy.
Let me get Big O. Let me get Gintama.
Gintama
That's
is
comical.
shonen.
That's gotta be
It's
comedy,
comedy.
though.
Crazy.
It's
That's
comedy,
comedy.
but it's just shonen.
It's just
It's
hilarious.
Come on, there's
hygiene.
swords in there.
So what?
Just because he fill up titties every now and then, you don't think it's shonen?
I don't look at it for that. I look at it for the dumb shit. With the last episode I
It's
seen
hilarious.
is
It is hilarious for no reason.
They were going after the panty thief that was acting like Robin Hood for perverts.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That shit was
Oh my
hysterical.
god.
Oh damn. All right, Big O. Let's go Monster.
Ooh, Monster Psychological. That is a beautiful
niggas
anime.
just took it off of YouTube. Damn, it's about to be on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's probably.
You need to hurry up and get that.
I swear.
fire.
Let me get Mazinger. That's probably the wildest anime I've watched in the last decade.
I watched the movie with you.
Oh my god. Oh, that was
Mazinger X?
That was Mazinger Kaiser's skull.
Oh, okay.
Just regular Mazinger is. Well, actually, no, that might be shonen because he like had a whole moment fighting a bully when like he was like, "Oh, your granddad ain't shit." He was like, "Hold up, you talk about me all day, but you talking about granddad?"
That's it.
Beat
You
that
gotta
nigga,
draw the line.
Beat that nigga ass and then hopped in
Yeah.
the whip and then got into a giant robot. I'm like, damn.
It came back.
This shit was different. This show different. So maybe not that. Damn, this is pretty hard.
Told you.
As I'm scrolling,
a lot of stuff is shonen driven.
as I'm scrolling, I did watch it. What about Parasite?
Big O,
Parasite,
Monster,
was
Parasite is shonen, no?
Samurai Champloo.
Shonen.
Samurai Champloo is not
Samurai
shonen.
Champloo is shonen.
It is not
It
shonen.
is shonen.
There is no way that show is shonen.
It is shonen.
There's not that many fights
now
in
I'm
there.
thinking, I thought
Bruh.
Parasite wasn't going to be shown. Apparently, okay, all right.
There's no way.
It's shonen.
There's no
$5. It's shonen.
Put it on the board.
$5.
5.
Say word.
Hold on.
Promise Neverland? Come on, that can't
Promise
be
no.
shonen.
Promise
That can't
Neverland
be
is
shonen.
seinen.
That's
It's
seinen?
seinen. It's hard.
There you go. You watched Promise Neverland, right?
Of course,
One
Promise
episode.
Yeah,
Neverland is
one
fire.
One episode. I
Not the
couldn't
second
do it.
season.
I only
You
saw
know,
the first
second season never happened.
Apparently, it's so bad. I'm
Second
Dragon Ball
season never
Evolution.
happened.
It was so
Like, I'm never
bad.
gonna watch.
Shonen.
I'm just never gonna watch.
Don't ever watch the
Fuck
second
outta
season.
here.
There's sword
Samurai
fighting.
Champloo?
Yeah, it's sword fighting.
So what?
What you mean, so what? That's the whole premise of shonen.
So is that anime? I think it's like Young Jubei. Is that shonen? Because that's the great samurai Jubei reincarnated as a woman, and it's swordplay. Is that shonen?
Probably. Hold on. What's
That's
the name
wild.
of
I
it?
think it's maybe like Jubei Yaguya. That might be the name of the anime. Fuck. I know I've seen plenty of other anime.
No, you just saw shonen.
Fooly
That's what
Cooly.
it's on. Fooly Cooly. Why are you watching Fooly Cooly?
Because it was fun.
It was fun. You like Fooly Cooly?
Yeah,
This is
like
where the
8
conversation
episodes.
ends.
8 episodes of fun.
This is where anime conversation
What's
ends.
the Fooly Cooly hate?
What's wrong
Are
with
you
Fooly Cooly?
serious?
I like Fooly
A
Cooly.
woman pops out of nowhere, bumps your head. You got a bump the size of a fucking penis in the middle of your fucking forehead, and
Yeah.
that doesn't fucking make you question. Maybe I should be watching this. This shit is whack.
Nope.
No.
No.
You know about all the other wild shit I've seen before Fooly Cooly?
What?
Too much. Too much.
First of all,
Witchblade.
Witchblade is fire. I like Witchblade.
It's horny as hell.
So what? There's story.
It's
There's
no,
purpose.
There's a difference.
It's
There's a difference.
It's one of those that it's like, damn, I wish it wasn't
She
this
did all
much
that for her
titties in
daughter.
it. Like, it's a lot of. I'm like,
There's
yo,
a lot of titties.
It's a lot of titties.
The
in
jiggle
there.
physics was really working for me over
With the
there.
protagonist and antagonist. I'm like, it's a lot of titties. Like, the story's not single mom fighting for custody of a child, sci-fi swordplay. Like,
Damn, I want to watch it again. You make
right?
it sound so good.
This is dope. And then I
It's
get
really-
3 episodes in. I'm like, damn, this is horny as hell. That Go Danner. You ever seen Go Danner?
Nah.
So think the horniness of Witchblade, but you put it in the mecha. Actually, no, it's not as horny as Witchblade. It just has mecha titties. It's one of those like where
Unless you in the suit with no clothes. I'll be
no,
like,
they got
okay.
clothes. It's a suit up scene. They got clothes on, but the mechas have titties, anime titties.
As they should.
It's
I mean, it makes sense, no?
Go Danner.
Why
is,
all mechas gotta be masculine and stuff?
I ain't say masculine.
Right,
It's just
Yeah, there's no titties.
it's for me. I'm just like,
I feel
all
like
right.
the best mecha has titties. That's the only way.
Mazen Kaiser Z Skull had titties.
What's that joint? Is it was it called Fate Zero? In that one, like kind of like a horny mecha? Where it's a two. What's the one?
ReZero?
ReZero?
It's the one. I guess so. Someone's telling me about it where it's like it's robots mecha, but it has to be piloted by 2 people. And it has to be one guy and one girl, and the girl, the way they pilot it, the girl's like bent over on like a motorcycle style
The fuck?
thing, and then the dude's on top. And the allegory is that they basically have to fuck to pilot the robot.
First of all, that's a hentai. I don't think that's
I think that's called like ReZero. Isn't that the show? What the
Nah,
hell?
that's not ReZero. ReZero is an isekai, and they not fucking in that one.
All right, then well, somebody's put me onto something. I'm like, that. What
Oh,
is
yeah,
that?
they were trying to put you on.
That's how it starts.
Got you.
That's how it starts.
That's crazy.
Damn, I can't because
Send me the link.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
Wait, it might be
I was gonna
Fate
say,
Zero. Is it Fate Zero? Maybe no.
It sound like La Blue Girl
Nah,
for me. Like.
Fate Zero's more fantasy than
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, Phase Zero is definitely fantasy.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say Metabots. I was like, that's shonen for sure.
Yeah, definitely shonen.
Metabots is shonen.
Well, mecha is considered a form of shonen.
But the Metabots, I'm like, this is straight up a boy with his robot, and he gets stronger through the connection. Like it's that typical. I've seen this. I don't know how many times in shonen.
You just don't think of them. There's a lot of anime
No, I've
that's
seen
not
it.
shonen based.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen more than the
Sailor
spiky
fucking
hair.
Moon, y'all.
Right,
Like,
I
let me
haven't
ask you,
seen
Sailor
it.
Moon-
I haven't seen it.
Sailor
To
Moon
count
is
it
good.
on my list.
Sailor Moon is good.
I'm rewatching the HD one. What is it? Crystal? Shit is gorgeous.
It's for no reason.
Gorgeous.
No reason.
But
Crystal?
What do you mean no
Yeah.
reason?
But
That's the timeline for
Yeah,
Sailor Moon.
no, but who's not getting paid for that? Nope. There's somebody that they said, all right, we need
Yeah,
you
somebody
here
in
for
the trenches.
Crystal, but you're not gonna get paid for it.
Yeah, somebody
because
in
they
the trenches.
use their money on something else, not paying him, but actually putting more effort into the animation.
Yeah.
Because it's just so pretty for no reason. And it may be a joke to you, but the way these studios pay these animators, they pay them peanuts.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
fucking
Peanuts.
peanuts.
And they sit in a cubicle
Yeah,
sweating.
because
Yeah.
we're
no
Getting
AC,
these-
nothing.
no AC, getting
nothing.
themselves up.
Nothing.
this is the 80s toy model. It's like this whole story is being written out to sell merchandise and advertisement.
Yep.
First and foremost, that's where you're gonna be getting your money from.
That's it.
That's where you get your money from
That's
until you get out the red with us. Until we get our money,
That's it.
Yeah.
you'll be able to start like it's no telling when Oda made that money for them when he just started doing when statues start showing up in One Piece land.
He was
and
getting the checks. Nigga wasn't cashing them. His wife was like, sir, we need to eat.
Right.
He's like, oh, I got checks. I forgot. Here you go. Like, Oda doesn't care about money. Oda doesn't care. Oda doesn't even go outside.
I bet he don't.
He's like, you know what? I'm just going to do this because now I'm dedicated to the fans.
Favorite One
that's
Piece
it.
art. Favorite One Piece.
Dress
art.
Rosa.
Really?
Love Dress Rosa.
Too
The
fucking
OP
long.
fire.
Shit was
That's the
too-
longest arc in One Piece.
That shit
and it
was
happened
too-
in one day. Praise Oda.
Shit had
Praise Oda.
shit. What it had 4 flashbacks.
I think more than that. I think it was more than 4.
Sad, like tragedy.
Yo, Doflamingo as a kid. First of all, the villain shouldn't even be that fine or dressed up so ill.
The dudes that
like
cosplayed as him.
Every Doflamingo character all look good. I feel like everybody knew there was a regimen. Like you had to look good to play Doflamingo.
Yeah, you gotta have a costume.
Did you see Anime NYC? They had the 3 the officers of One Piece.
Nah, I ain't see that.
The 3. They're not Yonkos. What do you call them?
Admirals.
One of them had the Black Air Forces. I said, "Oh
dead.
hell no! You
I'm
serious?
dead.
You don't know the myth of the Black Air Force. You don't fuck with a nigga with Black Air Forces. you don't. You could be in the street, a nigga bump you. You look down his feet. He got Black Air Force. It's me.
Good.
Sorry, my G. You got
Wow.
that. Black Air Forces.
I was taken by
and
that.
they were all like 6'3", and they fine as fuck. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they were sitting down taking pictures.
Yeah.
And they both had the coat.
Yo,
over
I didn't even
the-
get a chance to see them. All I saw was Shadow. That's it. I didn't get a chance to see them.
Mm-hmm.
They were all over the con. People were taking pictures.
Dressrosa. Dressrosa.
Dressrosa was a dope arc to me. I love Dressrosa.
Shit was too sad for me. And then too is the whole reveal of Sabo. I'm like, well, what was the point of Ace? It's like,
First of all, don't question anything that Oda does. We're
I
not
have to.
doing that.
I have to.
We're not doing
I
that
have
on
to.
this show.
I have to. I've done it before.
Oh God, not with me here.
I've
You're
done-
not doing that with me here.
I've
Telling
done
you
it
right now.
I've done it before.
You don't question Oda.
Because I'm here for Luffy. That's about it. First and
You're
foremost.
here for Luffy.
Yeah.
There's so many other characters on One Piece that's so dope.
He's literally in the title of the show. He's the eye of the show.
That don't mean nothing.
What you
You
mean?
mean to tell me out of all the 5,687 characters that Oda has displayed on One Piece, you still there for Luffy only? You
Luffy.
watching it for the wrong reasons, my friend.
You bugging.
The wrong
See, this is
fucking
what happens
reasons.
when religions start fighting amongst themselves. So now
Yep.
you got sex.
Listen.
What does the testament really mean? No, it really means I'm the literal interpretation. I'm the more figurative interpretation.
Well, my favorite arc is well, maybe that wasn't fair.
You said Thriller Bark,
Yeah,
didn't you?
Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark? Yeah, you said Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark.
That's when I knew we couldn't be friends.
Why? it foreshadowed so much going on right now.
It did, but at the time when I watched it, it kind of dragged for me.
I liked every
The only
second
thing
of
I
it.
liked was when Zoro took Luffy's pain. That was the only. That's gangster. That's how I knew I had no friends.
That was the stem on the cherry.
When your friends don't come and say, "I will take every single pain this person bears,"
Oh, yeah.
and he just sat there tripping, drenched in blood. And when Sanji came to him, he's like, "Yo, what happened?" He said, "Nothing." Ooh. I started calling all my friends. You ain't shit. I started questioning all of them. I said, you ain't doing none of this shit. Yo, so then Derby and be like, where's this coming from? I said, you ain't doing none of this. And then when I explained, like, you ain't gonna take pain from me, you said, oh, you're in
That's
Thriller
fact.
Bark.
Let me tell you something. I've never
in Thriller
seen
Bark.
One Piece, but I know that scene.
Yeah, everybody
I
knows
know
that scene.
that scene. And
Everybody
that's-
knows that scene.
That's
right
the thing
there.
about if you're curious about watching One Piece now, you know so much about it already.
Of course.
You really do.
You already
Honestly,
know so much
all I
about
gotta
it.
do is read it from beginning to end, and I'm just like, but I already know the hits, so I'm like, I'm just gonna
Right.
keep checking in when I got to.
It's just
I'ma
I
it's
feel like I
all
know
the
the
in-between.
storyline.
Yeah.
I
It
just don't know it in chronological order. But I got it.
yeah.
Yeah. Like a new thing I've heard is that people skip Scott Pitt.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why would you skip
I
Eminem's
don't
in
know.
Scott P? Like, why
don't-
would
I
you
don't-
miss
I don't
Eminem
know.
on Scott P?
I would accept more skipping Thriller Bark than Scott Pitt.
Wow.
Because Scott Pitt is too early on for you to be
You
skipping
can't
shit.
be skipping Scott P.
How you just skip that?
That don't make no sense.
None at all.
Are you serious?
It's wild.
So you don't even get a chance to see what's his name, Boy George, whatever that dude name. You know what I mean? The dude that
In the room?
the dude that was they called him a liar.
Oh, Nolan.
Nolan, yeah. Why I call him Boy George? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I
he
don't know
was
where you going.
yo. His story alone of how he was so like loyal and kind-hearted. Yeah, that's Eminem right there.
Yeah, that was our first. That was our first taste of like a character of the past that was wrongly done because
Right.
of something that just was out of his control. Yeah.
Not just him, his whole crew, body, all of them. I was like, oh, they bodying niggas in this shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at One Piece, it looks funny.
Yeah.
Like, the art style is not the best, but I think Oda does it in that art style specifically so you can stay in tune with the
story.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he does.
They've had movie quality budget.
Right.
Forever. Like,
but it's not the quality, it's just the art style. People just thinking
of like the time when
style.
it came out. That's what I mean. Like
No,
it was,
but like it I will say for me watching it, one of the first things that took me off from it. One, honestly, it was I couldn't find it as a kid. Like my two in the big three were Bleach and Naruto because those were just accessible.
Yeah.
I could find them easily. Once One Piece went off for like WB or Fox, I just didn't know where to look for this shit. It wasn't on for a while. So like
they stopped dubbing it for a while. I think, One Piece.
So like right after the arc where they got Chopper, that's when I just stopped. Like I was like, I guess this show doesn't exist no more. It just don't exist no more.
They took it all the way up to Alabasta for.
But even still watching it,
like Alabasta.
I was just not hooked on like. When you looked at that compared to Naruto, it just didn't have that tradition. Like everybody's got the rounder eyes; they look more cartoonish. There's a lot of stress. Like
not everybody was gonna be.
And I just didn't
liking the art style.
Yeah, for
which
some reason,
is understandable.
And as a kid, I was just like, I don't even know if I'm here for this. And then something about it being pirates actually just took me off because I was just so used to anime being like it's either samurai or it's some form of monk or fighter. Pirates? How you selling this to me right now with pirates?
Well, he got all my money.
Some people got it.
It's like they really keep it like it's just the job. Like that's it. Like it's not the whole character. Kind of like how Naruto is. Like, oh, these are all ninjas.
And also, I like
that.
And I know all y'all One Piece people are like, oh, well, it doesn't matter that it's so long. It don't matter that it's so long. It matters that it's so long.
No, at the episode 1,000, it's like
that it's 1,000 episodes and it has no end in sight.
You don't count the episodes. You're there for the journey itself.
You can't.
They can have it.
You can't sell that message anymore.
Don't do that because you started your journey. You started your journey at
Listen to
started your journey at 10. You got to live through this.
I didn't start at 10. I didn't even start at 20.
You want me
I started this journey 3 years ago. And I'm caught up. 3 years ago, I started One Piece because I thought One Piece was trash. I said, whoever watches One Piece is caught up and you didn't start it when you was a kid, you got no job. You not paying bills.
And that's
you not an adult.
Okay, but when you said 3 years ago, was that during the pandemic?
No, that's before the pandemic.
What episode?
Right before the pandemic.
Did you catch up to?
When I finished?
When you came back, when he's like, I'm gonna catch up on One Piece.
No. I never started. Because I didn't like the art style.
Oh, you never even started?
Never started. So I clowned on everybody on the podcast.
Wow. That was well into 600-700 episodes.
I sat there because at the time I had 3 people aside from me in the podcast and everybody loved One Piece.
Shout out Black Ramen.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, you know what? I gotta get into this. I gotta see what's going on because now they having discussions without me, and I'm like, nah, that's trash. So now I sat there. For real, I sat there and I watched it, but I didn't force myself. I just watched it, and then I was like,
you can't force it.
No, you can't force it. When I tell you the stories just captivated me, and I'm just like, now I know what anime is.
Wow.
Now I know what anime is. It really it had everything in there.
Especially for
if
what
you
it is
could
now.
make me cry for a fucking ship.
Damn.
It's deep.
When it turns
deep.
What it turns into now, it got all it's.
That's why I got into Naruto because episode 10. That I remember it was episode 10. That's when I started crying.
Which one was?
That's when you remember the it was the guard with the huge sword.
Zabuza and Haku.
And then
that didn't even break the teens really.
No,
it took me out, and I was like, oh, I'm in.
And Naruto's always been heavy emotion.
Anytime when you watch anime and it gives you mixed emotions. Anytime when you watching a fight scene and you tense up just a little bit because you want that nigga to get his ass bust. Anytime when you watching a screen and you smiling, but you don't know you smiling until somebody was like, what you smiling at? You're like, oh, my bad. I didn't even know I was smiling. This shit was just so good. Oh, my bad. It's just wholesome like that. That's anime. That is anime. That's the essence of anime. It moves you. The story captivates you. You forget about having to wake up in the fucking morning to a job you don't fucking like, answering phones, talking to your boss about shit that don't get done because it's not your pay grade to get it done, but yet she's asking you why you ain't doing it anyway. You just press play. Crunchyroll's like, I got you.
I
got you.
I get you through. You want to see a triumph? You want to see a real triumph?
Yo.
Yeah.
It just do a lot for me. And one thing I want more than anything, I want more adult content, like more office romance. I want to see more of that. I don't want to see no high schoolers no more. I want to see more What's-A-Coys. But I want to see more adult content. Like, I want to see more adult stories being told.
It's on the way because it's aging with us. It's giving a lot of room for the new, like a lot of the new stuff coming out. Obviously, all the kids want, but they're starting to see this. Like, listen, it's not just, we're not packaging it for a Saturday morning cartoon anymore. We got clothes. Everybody's got the drip. You got adults wearing it. Basketball players, people with money, Michael B. Jordan. All these people are like, these are adults rocking the gear.
Relax. That was the first.
On. See, there you go.
They had to break it. I was sucking my teeth too at it. I was like, the hell is this?
You see them ugly ass fucking Naruto sneakers for Jordan?
Oh yeah.
You thought he was getting retros?
I thought it was gonna be like Air Force One.
I thought he was gonna get a one. I thought he was gonna get a one.
I thought he was gonna get a one.
Before Goku? Shit. Shit. Come on, Goku had to do an Adidas line, and they gave him all types of models.
Yeah, they did.
Even the Skechers One Piece line looked better than that one.
It did.
It looked crisp.
That's like a fan shoe, yeah.
Vans did something with somebody too, not too long ago.
JoJo,
that's some junk.
They did JoJo.
I would love to see
I
that.
so do heavy. I love JoJo.
I still want the old
JoJo's
school
fire.
joint, the Initial D joints that they did. They did like the actual
Initial D?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's the anime for your ass.
Oh yeah.
Initial D?
My top three.
He says I'm kind of just like the main character of a woman.
These niggas is oblivious. It's funny though.
Like, what do you want?
I believe it. The moment he asked me, did I read the manga? I knew it. You had to
It
be
was
oblivious.
for a reason. Because of what's happening in the story.
No, you cannot ask a woman if you that proves right there, that shows that the woman has to read the manga in order for you to understand.
There was
no.
That's,
and we're not even
literally
talking
saying
about
that
the manga.
you need to work twice as hard.
That's not even what was going on.
It doesn't matter.
What you mean? That's
the
not what
moment you ask somebody, but did you read the manga though? The moment you say that to a woman,
the way I'm asking, did
that's
you
the
read
way
the manga?
they ask it too.
He said
But that was like your third question though.
Yes.
That's
You
another
don't see the problem?
That's another problem.
It was the third question.
I thought we was talking about
because I was
anime.
like the first question. I was like, all right. The second question, I was like, yo. The
he
third
was
question.
trying to double check because of what is happening in it.
For?
Because what is happening in it does make sense to what he's claiming. That's all I'm saying. So he's
that's
just
all
making
it
sure.
was.
Like, are we on the same page?
I'm not down that you don't know
Clearly
any
we're
more,
not,
any
because
less.
if you're asking me about the manga, then we're not in the same page. Because what
I
we're
was
talking
just
about
checking.
is not pertaining.
I was
to
just
the
asking
manga.
if you read
we're
the
talking
manga.
about what's in the anime. Why you got to bring up the manga? The manga is irrelevant at this point. Now, if we were talking about the manga prior, then you could say that.
Because
I
they're
feel like,
doing different things.
Sir, I feel like when you say stuff like that,
moment.
that's insinuating that I'm not as knowledgeable
Right.
in this story because you feel like, well, you know, you a girl, you didn't read the manga, you're just basing everything on anime.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard, sir.
Not even,
That's what
I heard.
That might be a slight.
Support black women.
That might be a slight
Wow.
projection. That could be a slight projection.
Always.
Wow.
That's a little
was a
bit of a
projection.
projection.
Hold on,
That was a
I'm
little
sorry.
bit of a
That's
projection.
not
I was
Just a little bit.
I was asking the
Projected what?
question.
When I got the phone call,
Patty.
Because you know who house you in. You know he
Patty,
on the real.
I wasn't
You
some.
know
I
he
wasn't
not gonna
some.
do some shit like
I
that.
wasn't. I wasn't.
We've
I
had
wasn't
each
some
other in the
random.
house. We've had each other in the
I
house.
wasn't some random TikTok
come on.
ad.
This is family.
But did
This
you
is
read the
family.
manga?
This is family asking you a
Right.
I'm
question.
pretty sure it wasn't said Fresh and Fit that invited me here. It was jumping.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on.
Jesus Christ,
Next thing
man.
you know, you gonna tell me
You can't even ask if you read the
other
manga.
people's podcasts.
You can't even ask people if they read the manga anymore.
No, you
No.
can't.
You do the same
can't.
thing with me with One Piece,
That's
though.
different, though.
That's different.
What you
That's
mean
different.
it's different?
You a dude.
Exactly.
You can't do that to me. You're a dude.
I'm leaving
Facts.
gender out of this.
No, but it's all about
That
that.
is a privilege that you have.
Exactly, because you're a
Patty,
guy.
it's me.
No, Patty, it's me.
I know.
What the hell?
And that's what makes it hurt because it's
Jesus
you.
Christ.
Exactly.
Never mind, man. I won't talk about Dragon Ball Z no more.
Oh my God.
Jesus, man. Goku's just a sensitive topic now.
Oh my
Nigga in
God.
the Macy's Day Parade. Now nobody want to talk about him no
No,
more.
see that's what happens when you get great.
No, I'm
get to a
happy
level.
about. I thought that was cool. The announcer at the Thanksgiving Day parade was like, "Here we have Kakarot." I said, "No, this bitch didn't
This
say
nigga not
Kakarot."
just say his government
Kakarot.
name. What?
Kakarot. I was like, "Yo, that's fire."
So it's I'm just as a whole, I'm like, is from an OG anime head. Grew up like you saw Dragon Ball Z when it first came out.
Yes.
So you have that nostalgia connection to it.
Yes.
I'm just saying, because I'm seeing the difference with Super and with the manga and anime. They're just doing different shit. Like the whole.
Yeah, but we weren't talking about the manga. We were just talking about the anime.
I was talking about
Right.
the whole franchise. I was talking about as a whole.
With who?
You.
You wasn't talking like that with me.
What are you talking?
No, you wasn't talking like that with me.
I watched
we
the
were
tape.
talking. We were talking about.
When I edit this, I watched the tape.
So you're gonna
no.
edit it to make her look like she's
Thank you.
wrong.
That's not
so
what I said.
You
Thank
could
you.
look like you're doing
Matter of fact,
right.
you come on my show next week.
I said when I edited, I
Come on
watched
show
the
next
tape.
week.
I said when I
You got
edit.
me? Yeah, come
the
on show
episode,
next week.
I'll watch. You gonna
I'll
call?
text you.
You gonna call me out?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What you gonna call me out
Now, you
for?
can't, now hold on, wait, you can't cancel my codes because I can't do this shit by myself.
How you gonna cancel me over? Hold on.
It's all
Hold
part
on.
of my plan, so I can get Cordell part of my part of my crew. I cut you off.
Nah, Nate gonna
Make you blacklisted.
That's hysterical. Damn.
No. But all jokes aside, that's what it is for women, for black women. When we talk about shows,
I totally get it. It's a reason why we were at the
I
panel.
don't think that's what he was going at.
We're past
really
that.
Don't. I really don't. Yeah.
even if that's
We're not winning that.
Even though
We're
if
not
that's
winning that.
No. I get you. Even though that's not the case, but
that's what you gotta
understand
deal
that's what we got to deal with,
I was-
and that's how we're gonna receive it because that's how it's always presented to us when you say that.
Right.
Have you read the manga?
I was
what
there.
you could have done,
Which you said
was,
earlier too.
Thank you. We even pointed
You
out
gonna watch
earlier.
that on the video?
I mean, I wasn't even on that energy wavelength.
You see?
I wasn't.
But
I
that's the thing, though. A
mean-
lot of guys, they're not gonna say that's the type of time they're on. That's the type of energy they're on. But they are. They just did it. Listen.
We just had how long? Look at the clock. It is 9 p.m.
Listen, I'm
now.
just playing with you.
We
so
just
I
had just a
I'm just
fun.
playing with you.
trying to
so you
shut
can
the
show-
mic
Nah, 'cause
already?
she-
He trying to shut the mic.
I'm just
He's
looking
like,
at
anyway,
the clock.
time's up.
I'm like, I'm like, yo, we
Close
had
the
a
lights.
great conversation, and then it's just like, wham, wham, wham. Like, I'm like, damn.
I feel like the conversation's so great.
They
Yeah,
catch
the
you.
conversation's so
What are
great.
you talking about?
It should be educational at this point.
Wow.
But evidently, you gonna feel victim and feel attacked.
A little bit.
You know what? I told you when you see me when we do a show, don't get a haircut. Cause I feel like every time you get a haircut, you get brand new, mad fresh, and all that. Nah. I need the hair. I need the hair.
That the hairline not letting me keep it no more. If you haven't noticed. Damn. See, I was just trying to preach more about Goku and him finding his dad. That was it. That was it. I'm like, they doing all the stereotypical. I'm like, yeah, y'all do the same shit, but now it's like, oh, this nigga just heard his dad for the first time. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wild through a scouter. Come on.
That is wild.
Come on.
That is wild. I think as a whole, though, you can't cancel this show. You can't say, oh, Goku sucks. Because that's what you go on TikTok and you'll see. Goku sucks. It's something like, out of win.
I
out
felt
of where?
that energy
Out of
at
where?
tying
Just-
to what we were just talking about.
I'm
with-
not even like heavy. Like, it's like, I have set Dragon Ball off into the sun, and I'll always revisit it when I want to. But I'm on the new shit now. I fuck with Fire Force. I fuck with all these new guys. I fuck with Demon Slayer.
Goes back to what you said.
But just the fact that anybody can get on and be like, nah, this show sucks. You were saying it like it sucks after Cell. Like, whoa, like
Nah.
we've had these apps a little too long because we don't forgot where we came from. It's just
think
it's good.
it
It's
makes
still
sense.
good. It's still
Remember,
good.
makes sense.
so
Yeah.
I've been feeling this way since shout out to Frankie that hot ass question that she asked.
Which question was it?
It was it's sexist to call Sakura trash, but then to still be in Krillin's corner. I'm like, whoa, what you coming at Krillin for? I'm like, whoa.
First of all, shout out to Krillin because that's the original voice actress who does Luffy on One Piece.
Ha ha.
Yeah,
Hey,
I love her.
So-
He's so corny.
So she said, I'm like, I completely understand where she's coming from, But then it's like me and Cordell sitting there thinking, it's like, why would she do that? And it's like, all right, big fuck up with Cell. The biggest. That was the turning point.
Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
And
then he got angry when Cell showed up talking shit and he wanted to rush out and go fight. It was like, if you don't sit your dumb ass down, gonna get washed if you go see that nigga. But then Sakura is like, it's just mainly just. It's only just a one moment.
Naruto, especially Shippuden, is a boy love show, and that's fine.
Yeah,
it was a boy love.
She only had the one moment.
It's boy love disguised as shonen.
That's why they hate Dragon Ball Z now.
It's BL.
It's BL. Yes.
That's why
Naruto Shippuden specifically is low key BL.
Niggas been turning their back on Goku because Naruto made them feel something inside.
You need to feel something inside. I feel like when you
definitely got to, but don't throw away pops. Like, goddamn, like those niggas rough. I know he's rough.
It is rough. It is rough.
I know Goku rough, especially after saying like, you a wild nigga, man.
Yeah,
in the streets.
Wow,
he's wild. He's
in
wild.
the streets.
Wow.
But I mean, I'm not gonna take away from what Dragon Ball did for us. Dragon Ball for a lot of us opened up the doors for anime.
Nan said that. She like Goku was the turning point in anime.
He was.
Twisted the North Star, and then it's like, who is this kid in an orange jumpsuit?
But that's the thing, though. I didn't get Fist of the North Star until after. I didn't know anything about Fist of the North Star. I knew Goku first.
Yeah.
Fist of the North Star is when you go to one of them back alley
video
store. You go to a video
and
store.
And that's how I knew who fucking Kenshiro was. So it's like, that's how I got into Fist of the North Star. It was Dragon Ball that opened the door for me. You know, that's what made me understand that, Fist of... That's the shit.
Right.
I don't have to stick with this. Not to say Western animation wasn't all that. We had Gargoyles, we had Pirates of Dark Water, we had
it was just consistent writing. That was it for kids shows. That was the only thing, because they had NASCAR races shouldn't have worked. I shouldn't have been watching that. It shouldn't have. I'm like, why does this have plot and you building a story? This is an android race out of nowhere. Like, they had a whole black race car driver that he would like get wings and his car would take off like a jet. This nigga would have PTSD to the Air Force. Start sweating, shaking. He's like, I don't know if I can look like in a Saturday morning cartoon.
That's fire.
But we didn't have consistency like that in every single show.
Because I don't think Westerns were taking it easy. I'm not taking it easy. I don't think we're taking it seriously.
They weren't.
No.
So that's the problem.
Nah.
Look right now. The Oscars, how they downplayed animation. Just by dumb sitting there presenting, hey, we all love animation. Animation is the, what grabs your kids' attention for all the children, for all the parents. Like, they definitely downplayed it. They definitely made it seem, first of all, how dare you? You're disrespecting all these animators, all these studios that took the time out to do their passion.
Your source material for a lot of your movies.
Word. Yeah. And to be honest with you, bitch, there's a lot of anime. like let's be frank. There's not all these animes you watching. Some of them ain't fucking for kids.
Right.
So stop putting them in the category this for your kids.
Yeah.
That's how I got my mom and my dad thinking it's okay for me to sit there and watch this hentai shit because she saw the colors and she didn't know that this bitch had to get an orgasm to isekai to another fucking world. Did she know that? No.
Nah,
but she left me alone to watch it. Now look, I'm raised by dicks and shit in the fucking anime world. And now where were you as a parent?
Let your mom
different.
Let her rent you a copy of Ninja Scroll, and you just and the whole first.
Yo, she left me in that room. Soon as that nigga threw up the rice ball, she thought, this is cute, rice and everything. Go ahead, watch. Psych. There was bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
Remember that girl that had AIDS?
What?
And Ninja Scrolls?
Yeah.
There's a girl who has that's AIDS.
She's poison.
There's
She's like a poison lady.
That's what I'm saying.
She got
Whoa.
poison blood.
Any fluids you get from her?
She got poison blood.
That's wild.
Like, you would die. Like, this nigga literally knocked her out. He was like, I don't care. You don't got to be up for this. Took her leg, licked from the ankle all the way down to the other
The rock
ankle.
demon dude.
Yeah,
Right.
the rock demon. Yeah.
2 seconds, blew up, head blew up. Powerful pussy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Powerful pussy. I'm not even gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. This is an anime.
Yeah.
Damn.
Basilisk.
Basilisk.
That shit fire.
You watch
Claymore?
any movie?
Claymore. I know Claymore.
Kids?
Man,
These are not kids.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not 18 and over watching this show, do not write down any of the lists, any of the names I told you.
Nah.
They will fuck up your brain. That shit, that made my fucking... That's what made me the proud person that I am today.
Absolutely.
But still, I don't recommend kids to watch this shit.
Hell no.
Anime's not for kids.
Nah.
It's not all animes for kids. What are you talking about?
And it teeters so quickly though. But yeah. All right. Well, we got that off our chest.
Sorry.
We got that. We got that. No. You good. That's why we were here.
About my shit,
That's why. We
Keep in mind I'm an artist.
need to talk about this because I don't like the energy I'm feeling right now. We talk about older people now. It's like you should be giving more respect because like older people are watching it. We kind of kept things like remember. Well, actually, y'all don't remember because you weren't there. Y'all weren't there for it.
Right.
People that watch anime, we were the first people streaming. We are why the apps are the way they are now.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Like, please don't.
Yeah.
And we're not hating on the new generation.
No.
We're not.
Nah.
The thing is, the power in numbers, the more we get new people watching it, the more content I'm going to get. So I'm selfish. So keep watching so I can get my shit.
They bringing back
100%.
shit like Shaman King. I'm like, who asked for this except for niggas is 30? Like,
That is facts.
like who
That is
else?
facts.
Nobody was looking for this.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Hitman Reborn.
Come
Whenever
on.
they put that shit
See?
I'm ready for that.
Come on, give me a Zatch Bell. I'm
What?
hearing Fairy Tale.
Give me Zatch.
They talking about they might give that a budget. Like,
Get Metabot some time.
Dog.
Get Metabot some screen time.
nigga, give me updated.
Flame?
I want Ultimate Muscle.
give me
If you don't-
Beyblade.
If you don't redo Ultimate Muscle for me,
Give me Flame of Recca.
Oh, yeah, that's
that was the first tournament arc I've ever seen in my life. Everybody was getting bodied.
They don't know how to act.
What's your name?
They-
Don't matter. You dead. Yo,
They don't
Flame
know
of
how to
Recca was
act.
amazing. I love Flame of Recca.
Yeah, since they like bringing back stuff like Baki's is getting Netflix. They surprised me with the JoJo pickup out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
That was insane. But that's
I don't
another.
talk about Netflix anymore.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an episode of Negro Jump. All right, okay. If we go any further,
yeah. Let's
I'm
see.
not gonna get any work done.
Any closing notes? Where can they find both of you? What do you guys handles? Anywhere people can reach you and where they can find out what you're up to.
Patty?
Ladies and gentlemen, now they start. What's up, Black Ramen Podcast? We are on Spotify. We are on Apple. We are on YouTube. Check us out on IG. We have a link. I think I'm a funny person, so I like to put funny skits on there.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, boo. So definitely tune in. We're gonna be on. We're gonna be at DreamCon this year. You can see us. Support. Yeah, go to our Patreon because them tickets is not cheap. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make sure I get a meal in the middle of these conventions.
yeah, I don't know how you got a ticket to DreamCon.
Bruh, I didn't. When they said yes, I said, "Get the fuck out of here." Yo, I was like, "RDC,
Right.
they don't know me.
They don't
know me.
The first year is sold out. Like,
Yo, they don't know me. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm taking the ticket and I'm going.
Right.
But yes, check us out. Black Ramen Podcast. We're on all major streaming podcast platforms. So that's it.
Hell yeah.
all right, May.
May Durand, you can find me on TikTok and IG. TikTok.
Oh yeah, you've been just.
I stay on TikTok. I'm sorry.
It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you're not there already, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know. Like, you got to know what I'm talking about. But it's on TikTok, Open Mic Hero. Instagram is just my name, May Durand. You could, do identity theft, but you won't get any money. You won't get nothing there. And also, check me out next month. I'll be in Cali performing at Flappers.
Flappers Comedy Club. Got you. All right, man. I've been Gerard, and as always, Cordero to my left. Shout out Pattern at home.
Shout out Patty.
Shout out
Harrison
Harrison.
doing the thing.
Thank you so much. Shout out to all the patrons. We appreciate y'all. All the things. Follow us. This has been an episode of Negro Jump.
A lot of valuation
Oh, my
coming
God.
up in part 2.
Woo, my chest feel lighter. All right.
I feel like a personal attack. Like, I didn't mean to get off like that.
Nah.
You
It
didn't
was
attack
good.
anybody.
I appreciate
You were
I know that, but
perfect.
as a man, you gotta,
Y'all have
They're
a
always gonna be sensitive. They're always gonna be sensitive.
y'all have
It
a
doesn't
good
matter.
rest of your day.